Talk Show's on the go, and we're on the go. I'm your host, Sunda Croonquist, and we are going to be here with some very funny comedians today. Very funny. Ian Farley is here, and he's the real definition of like the Black Irish, but that's a whole other story. And then we have Georgie here, who's brand new to helping me find my keys to my car and to everything else.
I'm getting better at it. I'm getting good at that.
You're getting good at it, right?
Yeah, comedy, yeah, but the keys, I'm good. Yeah.
So why do you say with comedy and you know you're funny?
It's self-deprecation. You're killing the bit right away. You're killing the bit. I love it. I love this so much.
You know what? That's like someone introducing you with your act.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened?
No one's ever really had to introduce me. No, I'm
no.
that fresh. Yeah.
That's how funny you are. You won't go on. I love it. You and Ian should be a real team here.
You wanna?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
A not show up show.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Nobody will show up.
Actually, it's not first.
Wow, that's really nice of you to say.
Why
are we here? Yeah,
coming up. You guys are here, and that's good. You know what? We see things so differently. We're women. We're comedians. We're so many other things. How supportive has your family been to you in this business?
My dad doesn't even know that.
Wow.
And my mom. I told her that I do improv. You know, I do, and she's okay with that because it's a team sport. I played soccer growing up, so she said anything that's team oriented is fine. So improv's a team thing.
She just doesn't want you to like shine or what?
Yeah, it's like as long as everyone's equally supported, equally has playing time, then that's what I should be doing.
And how do you think she'll react when she sees you on television?
She'll probably ask if there was a team involved, putting the show on. Were you part of a group? You doing this? Okay, I'm cool with that.
So she likes the team participation.
Yeah, it has to be like everyone has to be involved equally.
She sounds like me when it comes to the LA School of Comedy.
Yeah.
Because like today we're going to have Larry Nelson, we have John Taylor, we have other comedians here today, and it feels like I want this to be a team sport, and it's not. It's very far and few between that we find it.
Sure.
You guys are a great team. I mean, think about it though.
Well, we've known each other for what, 30 minutes?
30
so great team already.
Yeah. But look who we're waiting for. Our guy that we're doing the sketches with today. That's what I mean.
Right.
Where is he?
Anye?
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Where are you, man? So when you're a team, you say you're going to show up. You have to show up.
Be there.
But we should have bet money, so I would have had some money.
Let's not dig on him too much. He's still new. We're setting something up. I don't want to kill him right away. I love that dude.
Love this dude. We love this dude, and we love funny people. I love funny people, and I like when people don't know they're funny. You know, like Ian, you've got stuff that you don't see funny, maybe, but you must have people dying and not even know it. And what do you see? You see comedy a lot. I'm not going to bring up where you work or what you do. There's no need for that. But don't you think that the raunchiness is done, or what?
I think you can be funny in a lot of ways. You don't have to be raunchy or mean.
Right, that's true. Mean. I hate mean.
However, I will say that also can be funny. I mean, but you don't have to be that way. You be however you feel is your approach to being funny. I prefer a good word comedy, like well written, thoughtful jokes. So I'm maybe not that guy, but I do like watching good wordplay and good storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is your act mostly clean, or how would you describe it?
I guess it is. I do talk about sex, but I guess I'm
Who doesn't?
Huh?
Who doesn't, right? But yours is different. Tell us.
Well, how is mine different? I'm getting uncomfortable right now. I'm getting like, oh boy. How's it different? You're asking?
Yeah, that would set you apart from the other comics.
Sure.
His act and not his sex, right? We're talking about.
Well, I don't know
I
about
tiptoe around words. That's my act. I'm going to say the word and I don't say it.
Oh, so
okay.
So you're a tease.
Yeah.
So you're a tease.
I'm a tease.
And so what this is called once again is feigned naivete. He's not naive. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's on fleek. He knows. Right. He's on point. He's got this all done.
I'm on fleek?
You're on fleek.
I've never heard that I've been on fleek.
Well, I'll tell you something. When you did that bit about having a restaurant in the car driving on the 405, And just to put it in a nutshell, it was inventive. It was creative. This 405 is so slow. He's opened a restaurant in the car and takes the girl on a date and is able to bring out a tablecloth.
I love that idea. That's
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah.
I gotta bring it back.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Corolla.
The Corolla.
The Corolla.
The Corolla. All
Corolla,
right.
yeah.
My Corolla. That's me making believe the phone isn't ringing. But you see, that's what podcasting is all about. And all these shows. This is funny. This is an editor, but she's not here.
A video editor?
She was supposed to be. The new editor. She said she was going to get. I figure I'll do it this way. Let's see what you could turn over for me in 24 hours.
Mhm.
2 weeks later, I said, maybe not.
Oh, she didn't
Yeah,
deliver.
it's not ready yet. So
Okay.
we're not going to say all that. But you
More
know what?
digs.
It's a podcast. It's live. We're not acting like it's
Coming
not
out
happening.
hot, man.
It's
Pew,
not.
pew.
I'm not getting things done on time. I can't anymore. All I know is that it's just so refreshing to see new faces. It's refreshing to see people talk about something different. I love ethnic humor. I know people say it's wrong. I love it. I love it. Love to hear about crazy Ukrainians, Turks, all of them. But that's just me. I'm interested in what people are, what they do, where they come from. And of course, I hate the question, who's your favorite comedian?
But who is it?
I
I'm
don't
just
have
kidding.
any.
I'm just kidding.
I feel bad. I really don't. I like Joey Coco Diaz and that guy Esperanza
Mm-hmm.
and Gabriel Iglesias. Maybe I just like Latin comics now. What's happened to me?
You changed your hair and now you're into Latin comics?
That's
Is that what
it.
you're
All
saying?
of a
Yeah.
sudden, I
Yeah.
turned around. I was like, oh my God. Well,
It's an evolution.
before this, I know you have to run out. What's your parting shots? What would you give a new comedian? And you're someone who works behind the scenes in the business without giving it all away. You're
Sure.
behind the scenes. You've seen them come up. You've seen them go down.
Mhm.
What advice do you have for new talent? I know you've seen it.
Yeah. My advice is, I guess, I mean, I don't take my own advice, but get up and perform and try new stuff and don't be afraid to fail. I think failure brings success. I guess the whole thing about like success is the neighbor of failure is success. So I'm botching that quote.
No, but I get what you're saying, and it's great because I think that you grow on stage
Exactly.
when you fail. You
Yeah.
have to bomb.
Like Rocky.
Right.
Rocky got knocked down, but he got back up and made 4 more sequels. Or was it 6 sequels? I don't know. But he kept getting up, So comedy is like boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Have you taken a lot of hits?
yeah. But I also don't go in the ring a lot. So I know that I'm not getting a lot of hits. So
Wow. Look who's funny today.
no.
Let's do this
Just
on
being
stage.
philosophical.
Mm.
Philosophical, the philosophical man. And what's your advice?
To comedians, be yourself. Let at least for me, you're the like the sweet clean guy. I let all my ugliness out on stage because I have nowhere else to let it go, and I think that's hilarious. Like all your like warts and all that shit, you just let it. I don't have warts yet, but just like let it all out. That's the funny, like where you fail and your anxiety and all that. Like let your failures in life become like your successes on stage.
Mhm.
Make your awful stuff funny because that's where I think the funny is.
And also, never throw away your jokes. Put them in the joke bank. You never know when you're going to need them. And so with that, I hope to see this team back again because this talk show's on the go.
We're a team now. I love
We're a
it.
team. We're on the go.
Mom
Stay
will love
tuned.
that.
And where can we find you?
I am on Instagram. The letters are E&E, and the last name is Farley. This is one complete thought. E&E Farley.
I'm Georgie, by the way. You can find me at the Georgie Boy Toy on Instagram or Twitter.
I like that. And so you know where to find us at the LA School of Comedy. You see how I ended that? Like this is the end, but where can we find you? It's called a callback. Bye. Hey, this talk show's on the go. I'm Sunda Croonquist. You know who I am because you found me on the podcast. There's no other way to find me unless you look up Sunda Croonquist. And I'm here with the one and only John Taylor from The John Taylor Show and the one and only Big Country. Thank you guys for coming out today.
Thanks for having us.
And
Thank you
you
for
guys
having
look
us.
like a wonderful team. I wonder how this comedy's going to go today.
We're
Tell us
gonna
all
find
about
out.
it. Now, Larry and John have a different relationship because John, as you know, if you didn't know, you know now, he runs the Thursday night open mic show here we're doing a show on, okay? And he sees a set of characters every Thursday that can blow your mind. And
Yeah.
he has to have a straight face.
I have to have a straight face.
Right, because Larry can't keep it. So
Oh, okay.
one of you two have
John's
to.
very serious.
Yeah.
He's very serious.
John has like 2 lives. There's John on stage and there's John off stage.
There's John Taylor on stage, John off stage.
So what's John Taylor off stage like?
Very serious.
He's
But
very
in a good
serious.
way, not a bad
This
way.
is a comedy show,
takes
guys.
care of
Liven
business.
it up. This is a podcast. Everybody's saying like, well, you know, this is how it is. Tune in to Sunda. Oh my God! And even she falls asleep.
No,
Did
John.
we ever talk about that?
John offstage is fun to mess with because he's like too damn serious.
People think I'm serious, but if you knew the crazy shit that was going on up here,
Oh, it's insanity.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
you can't.
I can't.
No.
I know you can't.
The stuff I release on stage is only like it's the filtered, watered down version of the crack that is going on up here.
And it's a microcosm.
Microcosm.
And it's just
It's all you can handle. If I put the strong dose out, you guys would be addicted. So I pull back.
again with the word. This is what men do. They can't help it. Addicted. Notice. Addicted. You know, I don't know. I just thought ADD was involved in that so that I can say I do have ADHD, element of P, and all the rest of that stuff. So I can't keep up with anything when
Wait,
it rolls
you get
back
distracted?
around.
No way.
But when I ever get distracted, we're talking about his assets. We're talking about big country over here.
My assets?
Him and his friggin' Oregon high heels you don't even know about. You know he wears Oregon high heels? Do you know
They're
what those
also
are called?
known as cowboy boots.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Cowboy boots are.
You
high-
look good in high heels, though.
They're high heels for men, and they come in all sorts of sizes and shapes and colors.
Do you have
They
any red
like,
ones?
Accessories? No, sir. No, sir. I have black leather cowboy boots, real boots.
Do you say black leather when we're not around?
I say black leather, yes,
Wow.
because that is
Steve.
factual.
That's factual, right?
Actually, I think they're ostrich skin.
Ostrich skin,
Ostrich skin, yeah.
black leather.
Well,
That's so
leather can be a
Persian.
variety of things.
You definitely have a Persian
You never had an
wife.
ostrich burger before, John?
No.
Well,
I
it's
have.
very tasty.
Is it?
It's a red
It
meat.
is.
Oh, okay. I'll
It's
try
the
it.
other red meat.
It's the other
Ostrich.
red meat. You never heard of it?
I've heard of bison.
Oh, dude,
Bison burger.
don't
Yeah.
talk about bisons.
No?
Who here has been attacked by a bison on Catalina Island? I have, with my wife.
True story.
True story.
Listen to this.
No, hiking on Catalina Island with my wife and our 2 lovely fur kids, also known as dogs. The gentleman at the top of the hill, whatever what do you call it, the park ranger says, if you see a bison, they're everywhere. Just pick up your dogs and walk around them. So we're hiking about a mile out in the middle of nowhere, and here's a 1,500-pound bison sitting on the ground. I lock eyes with the bison. He locks eyes.
You
with
locked
me.
eyes.
Locked eyes.
Why would you lock eyes with a bison?
You can't not lock eyes with a 1,500-pound bison. It's
There's
a
so much
1,500-pound
scenery
bison, dude.
around, and you're like, you, me,
This is
now.
this is not a zoo. This is Catalina Island in the middle of nowhere. So I tell my wife, you pick up one dog, I pick up the other. We'll walk around it. It like jumped up and spun like the bad guy from the Matrix movie and charged us at like 80 miles an hour. And I took my wife and threw her behind me to save her because
You
I
didn't
figured.
step in front of the bison between you and your
Well,
wife.
no, I threw her behind me because I figured of the 2 of us, she's like 5 foot a buck nothing. I'm 320 plus. If anyone's going to survive a bison attack, it's going to be me at 320,
It
right?
won't be the bison.
But yeah. So we survived it, but unfortunately, when I threw her back to save her, I threw her back in a cactus bush.
Oh.
So we spent 2 hours in the Catalina Island Hospital, the emergency room, getting 1 to 2 inch long cactus spines taken out.
And did you get hurt by the bison at all?
No.
No. So
But
the
I-
throw is for nothing.
But it charged 3 times, and the 3rd time I figured, if this is the way I'm going to go out and die, my wife needs proof from the insurance company that this is how I died. So I actually pulled my phone up, and I videoed 3 seconds of the bison. So I have
You
it out.
selfied a bison.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
How many likes did you get?
Didn't post that, man.
You didn't post that?
Oh, hell no. That's
You gotta post that,
evidence for
right?
the insurance company.
No, you got it. I need to post. That's a Throwback Thursday. That's this Throwback Thursday.
I'll post it. It's like 3 seconds of it snorting after it had tried to attack us.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Keep calling, he'll come. But here's what I wanted to say. Because you can't make this stuff up. This guy is from Oregon. He used to chop trees. He used to dress up like the Chuck E. Cheese of Oregon.
No, that
As-
was Hawaii.
Oh, my bad.
That was Hawaii.
The Chuck E. Cheese of Hawaii.
I when I graduated high school, instead of going to college like
You
my
mean
parents told me
Chucky?
to.
Not Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese wears the
No.
purple shirt with the ball cap,
Right.
and he's a mouse. I think you mean the toddler with the overalls and the plaid.
No, I'm talking about Chuck E. Cheese, not the doll. I'm a horror freak. I know who Chucky is. I love Chucky and his wife and the family.
Chucky.
He dressed
No.
up like a Chucky person,
No,
like Chuck
no,
E.
no,
Cheese. when
no.
he
This
a
was it was
Hawaiian
called
Chuck E.
Showbiz Pizza Parlor on Oahu. It was
Oh my God.
It was a knockoff of Chuck E. Cheese because, like, you know, they couldn't afford Chuck E. Cheese there. or
So
they
you were a
could.
possum, or
No. There was a robotic show every half an hour. It was like Billy Bob Bear and like the Bear Band. It was a robotic show, and every half an hour the show went off. And then afterwards, a bunch of kids that were on, like, you know, drinking sodas all night. So it was like, you know, kids on crack cocaine with all the sugar would wait, and then like some poor fool would have to put on the Billy Bob Bear suit after
Billy
the show.
Bob Bear.
After the show was done, and walk out and talk to the kids in a bear suit. Well, the suit is like huge, but it's built for a guy 5'5". I'm 6'4". Well, the guy that was supposed to do Billy Bob that night didn't show up. Well, I was the bartender, and I was a really bad bartender because for every 2 drinks that I sold, I probably had one myself. So by 2 hours in the shift, and my manager comes up and says, like, you know, the guy didn't show up to do the Billy Bob Bear. You have to put the Billy Bob Bear suit on. So Billy Bob Bear, like, basically, again, like the end of it came to my
a
like
lot of
calves.
alliteration in this story. Billy Bob Bear basically boozed bartender. Keep going.
Yeah, but the head was like 3 feet tall. So when I came out, I'm 6'4". With the head, I'm like 9'4".
9-4.
And I had a few beers maybe in me, right? So when I thought I was saying, "Hey kids, I'm Billy Bob Bear, welcome," came out to blah 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 blah, bear kill you, and like all the kids went running down the hallway. And needless to say, I never had to wear the Billy Bob suit again ever. Yeah.
One and done.
Is that one of the craziest stories that children were screaming and crying? You didn't tell the whole thing.
No, I'm thinking John has like some stories hidden in.
No
like,
Billy
really
Bob Bear stories.
No Billy Bob Bear?
No.
Say that 5 times really fast.
I can't.
Billy Bob Bear.
Billy Bob Bear. Billy
Come on,
Bob
man, you
Bear,
can do
Billy
it.
Bob Bear,
Billy
Bob
Bob-
Bear, Billy Bob Bear. Oh,
Really?
man.
No.
You're such a you're such a loquacious man. Come on.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why you? If the suit was made for somebody 5'5".
Because I was the only person
So what
left.
part was not covered by this costume?
My feet.
Your feet.
But the problem was the head.
Uh-huh.
The bear head was
What
3.
about the belly? Billy Bob belly.
You mean the
What was that
liquid
for?
steel?
Yeah.
No, Billy Bob Bear is a big man.
Okay.
Or a big bear, so there was no problem there.
Who
Gotcha.
are these people?
Plus, I was younger, so I didn't have the liquid
What age
steel
was
back
this?
then. I was like 18.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, 18-year-olds in bartending.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the 80s in Hawaii. The legal limit was 18. It was fantastic.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
an
it was a
early
good time.
start.
Yeah,
You were gifted.
I didn't have a belly then,
No.
or liquid steel.
Or a liquor license.
Well, no, it was legal. It was 18.
18's legal in Hawaii?
In 1984, it was, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you have a liquor license.
No.
That means you're
The bar
No, that means you're Gaelic.
legally can serve to
It's a joke.
18-year-olds.
It's a joke.
Real? Oh,
Ah,
wow. Wait,
you
wait.
See that? The Gaelic? Pretty good, right?
Wow.
Did you just dead to fourth wall him? You just
see
broke the
that?
Wait,
plate?
I think we got
Only
to
one
pick on
person
John now.
got it.
Okay, this is
One
my
person
impression of
got it.
John off stage.
Nobody knows what that means.
No, it's like, you okay? I'm fine.
So you got to keep him
John, you
guessing.
happy? I'm happy. John, you sad? I'm sad. I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm happy. I'm sad.
I can't even imagine let me just tell you something. When I tell you the craziest things happen, nobody would believe it. And people say everyone has a book to write, but nobody has the stuff I have. And I am hired to train somebody from Sri Lanka, okay? These people are flying here for me to train somebody, but they have a camera crew. And we have a chance to get our class on, and I thought this would be fantastic, except thank God for Larry Nelson, who found out that it was a setup, and they were using me. Tell them.
Oh, he was a famous British stand-up comedian with millions of followers that was doing a show for the
Millions.
BBC and had built all of us to think that he was a first-time stand-up guy.
So it was like a punk show?
Yes.
It was
They
him.
punked
He had
me.
a show about him and his uncle doing crazy stuff and going all over the world. And this show was him pretending to go up on stage for the first time when in actuality he had been on stage. It's what he does for a living. Very funny, but wasn't very funny to us when we found out that he had built this all. And like,
And oh my God, all the jokes that can you imagine this poor guy is from wherever in the Middle
no,
East.
he's British.
British. Oh yeah, he's British, right?
But his character's from Sri Lanka, right?
Yeah.
No, his parents emigrated to Britain from I think Sri Lanka or someplace.
Right. It doesn't
Very
matter.
funny guy, actually. But
but an asshole.
I won't go there. But it was
He was
unfortunate.
an asshole.
It was unfortunate the way it
to
went
do
down.
That. Yeah.
Unfortunate that he.
Larry Nelson lost his temper. Do you think I want this 6'7" white boy, a high heel Oregon wearing fool crazy on me?
Bison fighter? No.
Dude,
of course
Bison
not.
Fighter
Bison
was
Fighter.
furious. He was like, "Did you know who these people are? You did not do due diligence." And Bob Dean was on top of me. They had made a joke out of me, but that wasn't it. As soon as Bob Dean was seen on HBO, everything changed.
We were displeased.
No, you don't understand.
Displeased.
We
Wait
were
a
displeased.
minute. No. Maybe that's what he told you, but he's like, everybody saw me on HBO. And I was like, oh, now it changed.
So they were mad until they got the HBO credit.
Right. At least Larry was consistent. He was like, it's wrong. It's this way. It's that way.
No, I didn't go on.
Right. But you're the one that found out. For all of us. You were in the back. You talked to them.
There's this thing called Google.
I
And if you
Googled
type
them.
into Google,
Listen,
results come up and you can
probably
find
use
stuff
Ask
out.
Jeeves or
can I
something.
tell you? They all think that I don't know what I'm doing on that computer, but you'll be surprised about what I know. And I did look up the company, by the way. And, the only thing that got me is that they didn't have enough money for the rent.
They didn't pay you either?
They paid me, but not what I should have been paid.
Not what you should have been paid for that level.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the guy was real. It wasn't fake. That's what he's getting
But
at.
they did have a really good legal contract they had everybody sign. So
So
technically,
the legal
was a good one.
contract didn't throw you off that maybe this guy's bigger than some first timer?
No,
It
that's how
was
it started. I
ambiguous.
took a picture of the contract on my phone and started looking up the name.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Well, listen. All I can tell you is that Bob Dean he loved it. At the end, of all people, the one that roared the loudest is like, I was working and somebody said, I saw you on HBO. He's like, this thing is really going around. I mean, and I was like, oh yeah, you still hate me? And he goes, no, it's just not that. It's just that, when it was happening. Oh, they gave me hell. But it doesn't matter. We have just had so much fun doing this. And that's why I wish we could call it something else other than the LA School of Comedy, because it's not. It's a lunatic asylum.
Well, it should be LA School of Comedy and Therapy.
It should be. Tell them why you
No,
think.
I love stand-up comedy because it's like
It's
free
therapeutic.
therapy.
Yeah.
It's you get up on stage and if you can generally make people laugh, it's therapy. It's awesome.
Have
right?
you ever said something too real and you realize, like, holy shit, I'm alone?
Yeah, I've bombed a couple times with stuff that I thought was funny.
Right.
I was like, you know what? Oh, well, move on.
I've gone too real a couple of times.
In what way?
Like I'm thinking about maybe past relationships where I thought I was right. Turns out she was right.
Dude,
I'm an
That
asshole.
was right.
I'm married. You're always wrong.
Yeah.
Just get used to it now.
I'm learning that slowly.
You're always wrong.
Yeah.
The sooner you accept that, the better.
Got it. I'm a changed man. There we go.
Your soul, just put it to the side.
Put it to the side. My whole feelings. What are emotions? What are emotions?
I don't know, but she'll tell you.
She'll tell me.
Yes.
She'll tell me what I'm feeling when I'm feeling.
So what's your perfect woman? Come on. You're single,
Yeah.
ready to mingle,
I don't know if I'm ready to mingle.
Tinder.
Well, you're ready to Tinder.
I'm done with Tinder.
No. You got to tell them why.
You have to tell
You got to
them
tell
why.
the Tinder story.
There's the mean John now.
Okay. So
You can see the wheels turning.
you know why? Because it's more than one Tinder story.
No, today's
Today's
Tinder story.
this week's episode of Tinder.
Yes.
Okay.
John on Tinder.
I had a girl super like me, and within 2 messages she unmatched me.
And what did you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
No. What were
vulgar.
the dude? No. What
Okay,
were the specific messages?
We all know the phrase that looks like a snack. Correct? We're aware
And
of
if
this
you're
phrase.
not aware, it means
Like you're tasty. I would take a bite out of you.
right.
So this girl had indicated in previous messages that she was a snacker, and I said,
Okay.
"Hey, I've been told I look like a snack. You look like a dinner date." And from what I'm hearing from these people is that I called her voluptuous.
Everything but a child of God.
But I was just saying, she looks like somebody can take the dinner. Fancy, sit down.
You look like a
restaurant,
dinner date is like
50%.
you look like I can take you to the hometown buffet and you'll clean out the
No.
buffet.
If
Perception.
you're out there, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a compliment. Please match me again.
Oh, dude.
I have the same pictures up.
Like super like again. Okay, if she super
She
likes
doesn't
you
even have
again,
to super like me.
but,
Just like,
look, if she super liked you again,
I'll take a like at
would
this
you
point.
would you talk to her again? If you
No, I'm just gonna use straight emojis. I've learned my lesson.
straight emojis.
I'm not gonna use any words.
Which you know we've
Don't.
got.
No,
You
just smiley faces.
You
and
know what
hard
those
eyes.
are, right? The emojis.
What?
That's today's hieroglyphics. We've gone back in time.
Probably,
That's right.
No, we have.
real.
We've dumbed down like society.
and for good reason. Because look what actual conversation gets you.
Oh my god.
Unmatched. If I had used emojis, I'd probably be on a nice
No.
snack date right now.
So,
right.
But if she super liked you again, what would you talk to her? And what would you say this
I
time?
don't think that super like's coming. Super like doesn't strike twice in the same place.
So you're gonna get like old school, maybe like actually go out in public and meet someone.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Actual
try that. I'm
conversation.
gonna- I'm gonna find somebody interesting in real life and tell them how interesting I find them, without mentioning food references.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You look like a friggin' dinner. Oh my
Who?
god. Did you call a smorgasbord at the end? What did
No.
you say?
Yeah, I said you look like a dinner date, like somebody I would take on a date with dinner. That's all I said.
With dinner.
With dinner.
Hey,
Like if
kid-
I say you like a stuffed turkey, then yeah, I
no,
would
you
say.
could have said let's have a coffee, which is a lighter thing, or maybe an appetizer and a coffee. or
I
drink.
am not
But you said
here.
a dinner date, which
She's-
means truckload wide. Like you need lots of food.
No.
Is
We-
the perception?
You know
I
what?
had already matched. Even if she did look big, I had it was previously stated that we like
Okay.
the way each other looks.
Okay, was it like this profile picture or
She
the
had a
full
couple of
profile?
face, and then she had a very blurry full-length body pic.
That's smart.
Yeah. I don't know if it was her or the shadow, but I was like, okay, I
if
can
she
work with
was a large lady, that's fine.
it. That's perfectly fine.
Don't tell her she looks like
I didn't
like a
say the
dinner
word
date.
large at all.
And dinner date means nothing. Compare me to a raisinette, please.
A raisinette?
I'm kidding. But what would you?
I'm sorry, Pam Grier. What did you say?
Oh, honey, get Foxy Love. Who was it? Get
Foxy
Chrissy
Brown.
Love.
Foxy
Foxy
Brown.
Brown. I've got to get my
You're gonna look
black
like her.
exploitation
Yes,
stuff
please.
together.
Brush up.
I have to. I did. Everybody's just too through with this. I put Afro Sheen in it today.
Really?
Old
I just
school.
put Sheen.
That's all. So when they pull your hair in the heat of passion, they just aim for any place with hair when you don't have it here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm the hair puller.
But,
Or
okay.
they can pull the beard
That's
if,
it.
if it really...
Logistically, how long does it
Yeah.
take to shave that?
Actually, it's only like 15 minutes.
You ever nick it?
Oh,
Excuse me.
dude.
yeah.
Politically correct.
I'm asking about shaving his head. What? I can't
And it takes
talk
15
about
minutes for the other one,
another-
too.
Another
Just FYI.
gentleman's bald head.
That's a very long shave down there.
We're not talking about that. I'll just say, thank God I'm married. I'm a married man. Don't have to worry about that.
Let me tell you something. His wife is so adorable, and she has the most expensive shoe addiction that you're ever going to see, and purses, and dogs for the purses.
You mean the
kind of thing.
landmines?
The landmines.
Shoes.
That's right.
No, she leaves her shoes out.
Ah.
So at night, because like she sleeps on this side of the bed, closer to the bathroom, and I have to like skirt around the bed to go to the bathroom. And she leaves these tiny little shoes, they're like little landmines. When it's dark, you step on a stiletto or even like a flip flop.
Tripwire.
It hurts a lot.
I bet it does.
What a girl. It
She's
hurts
awesome.
a lot. That hurts a lot, even more than a cactus in my ass.
I
'Cause, you
will
know-
say this, that doing comedy definitely helps you with confidence, because you bomb on stage, you can take a no from a girl. So I use, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Are you saying you like after she gives you performance notes? Is that what you're saying?
no, like a rejection from a female.
Okay.
Because if you, I would rather bomb on stage. No, I would rather
Tough.
get a no from a girl than bomb on stage.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. So and then of course if you're really kind of smooth with it, you can work in some of your jokes into the pickup line
Oh yeah. Yeah.
situation anyway. So yeah. Comedy helps. Girls like to laugh.
No, it doesn't help.
But you're married.
That's different.
I know.
Yeah.
and half
And you're
my-
not that good of a
half-
comedian.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate there, but no, half my content's about my
Damn.
wife. So,
Bam!
oh my
Now we're gonna get you
god,
from serious John Jones, Tony?
I have a day job too, John.
Jesus.
God, it'd be a damn shame if you nicked your head tomorrow. Just saying. She tripped off the curb today going home. I don't know. No, but I have the opposite problem. I already got the awesome girl, but half my stuff's about us, so she stopped coming to my shows.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Because she doesn't want to hear it in person, man.
Oh, man.
What kind of stuff are you saying?
Nothing bad, just reality.
Okay.
Reality's the worst. You gotta sell it.
No, I married this lovely brunette woman that I found out after we started dating that she's a Persian brunette, and the Persian brunette.
Why does that matter?
Yeah.
Persians are awesome people, but let's just say
that's
that's not a
clean up
normal
right
brunette.
But
No, she's very strong-willed, she's very smart, and very, very passionate and emotional.
Okay.
Like, she's awesome. She's like a velvet pit bull. She's pretty and smooth on the outside, but she's vicious in the middle. Just don't make that woman angry.
No, of course not.
It's like 5 foot a buck nothing. She scares the hell out of me.
Then why wasn't she fighting the bison?
Because I picked her up and threw the cactus.
Like,
It's always the
way you-
short ones you have to watch out for. I know.
Oh, yeah.
the way you
No,
described her
she's-
was like a Pokemon. You should have like thrown her out there and had a battle.
But actually, no, it actually frees me up on stage because I don't have to worry about that. I was just like, we have that long marriage and relationship. And so
How long have you been married?
16 glorious years.
Nice.
19 years together, though. So
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
much to her chagrin. 3 years of dating, unfortunately, for her was too long to wait to, be asked to be married. I found out afterwards.
Did she drop a lot of hints?
Yeah, like a lead brick multiple times.
Marry me.
Yeah.
How did you propose?
I took her on a hot air balloon ride in Temecula, California, in the wine country, and I had a chase van with a giant sign that says, "She will you marry me?"
Shit.
Unfortunately, it was the day after a giant rainstorm in Southern California, which for people that don't live in Southern California, we don't get a lot of rain. And so rain in the vineyards means lots of mud and nastiness. And so this poor chase van was trying to chase our balloon and going through all these ruts and stuff. And it finally caught up to us. And turns out there's 2 other guys asking their same thing, right? So I paid extra to the guy for me to go first, right?
Of course, because
Mhm.
then they bit your idea.
So I said, "Honey, check that out." And I'm like, and she looks down, and then I go down on my knee and I have the ring. I'm like, "Honey, can you turn around?" And I start proposing. She's like, just be quiet. I'm looking at something. I'm like, "No, honey, you might want to look over this direction." Well, she's looking at the van because she couldn't see what the sign said. The giant sign said, "She will marry me," and she finally saw it. She turns around. I'm on my knee and the whole thing, and yeah, it was great.
Wow. I didn't know you're such a sweet dude.
I know. I'm a big lovable bear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
missed
heard.
it
We
earlier.
heard the
Bear.
story. Yeah.
Did you use the bear costume at all in the proposal?
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, right.
No, no bear costume
One and
necessary.
done. One and done.
Well, I think in the future you'll have an amazing proposal. I can see the passion in you, the
it's-
intensity.
Not just that, but everybody's doing it for Instagram. So the
Oh my god,
one knee thing is done now.
Right.
the gram,
It has to be.
dumbing down of society.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to almost kill
God.
myself. I don't know which way I'm going to do it, but maybe like a shark bite or something.
A shark
A
bite.
shark
that
will
says,
bite.
No,
"Will you
no,
marry me?"
No. So I'll get the ring surgically implanted in my kidney.
Oh.
The shark will take a bite out of it, and then bam, the ring's just right there.
I like that.
Yeah,
See,
right.
Or maybe
Yeah.
you have stitches so it says, "Will you marry
will
me?"
you marry me?
Yeah.
That'd be cool too.
Oh my god.
For forever. Forever it's in your side.
Something.
Oh, there's definitely a woman out there though for you. I can
Oh,
tell.
of course.
What's your ideal woman, John?
Jesus.
Or who are you just like to hit and quit?
I'll take any hit and quit. Any hit and quit available, I'm okay for. My ideal woman, she's got to be dorky, and then the superheroes. 'cause
Okay.
I'm big on that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. She has to know how to cook.
All right.
Yeah, I make cheesecakes. That's my passion.
Wait.
Shit.
Back up. Marvel or DC Universe?
Both of them. All of them.
No. There's this
Hey,
camp. No.
my ideal woman has choices. Okay, I don't know what
Really?
kind of old school Persian woman you
Really?
got with no right to choose. But my American woman will have the right to choose both. How about that?
She's Persian
How about
American.
that?
She's Persian American. If you're really into comic stuff,
hard,
you would
How
know.
dare you?
You would really know that Marvel and
Forcing
DC
your
Universe
wife to
doesn't.
choose
No,
Batman and Batman alone.
I'm just
For
stating.
shame,
I'm just
Larry.
stating the
For
facts.
shame.
I'm stating the facts. DC Universe and Marvel don't get along.
that movie's never coming out. So until
It'll
that
never
movie
happen.
comes-
I mean,
yeah.
when Disney buys him, then
right,
it'll come out.
yeah. Are
AK
we owned by Disney yet?
Are we
Like-
like as people?
As yeah, do they own us?
I haven't got a check yet.
I don't know. No, they get the check. We just get like, I don't know. We're not gonna get free parking or anything.
Maybe
They're-
free Star Wars masks. I don't know.
They don't give away free. Disney
Well,
is
Things cost
the
money.
most profitable,
Right.
company out there.
Wait, they are the most amazing company out there. I love them so much. Their content is
All
great
hell
for
Mickey.
everybody.
All hell Mickey.
Thank you, Disney. We love you. We have nothing bad to say about you.
Oh gosh.
Dot. Thank you.
We're probably gonna get sued just for mentioning them.
No, they're a tremendous organization.
All right. So I'm asking. I wanted to know. Do you think that comedy is that sexy? We're going to close out with this. But don't you find that people get attracted to you because of the comedy, and you wonder, is it me or am I funny or is this like a sexual thing? There are those that they call the chuckle bangers. You know what I'm saying?
Chuckle bangers.
Yeah. Because I'm not trying to use the other word.
Right.
Right.
The
Are
one
we-
that
are we-
rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Sprechen Sie English. Don't
And
know
you
what
don't think that has a lot to do with the way women are just so impressed with you guys?
I'll tell you this. The women like John Taylor more than they like John.
Wow.
Did you just talk about yourself in the third person?
Did you hear why I said John Taylor's the comedian and
In
John?
the third person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
we're
third
breaking
person.
it down.
Really? So you're that guy.
He's that guy.
John Taylor's that guy.
Oh my God. That explains so much.
But can the real Slim Shady please stand up? I know people call you Eminem all the time. No, I'm
Me?
kidding.
Never.
The look of panic on your face.
No, it's like what?
It's very panicky.
Sure.
All I wanted
I
to
always
know,
look panicked. Yeah.
if there's, it's true, especially when you had to meet me for the first time. That had to be panicky, right? Because I wasn't here,
Yeah, John was here.
right? And you're like, "Are you Sunda?" And John's like, "Do I look
No,
like
because
Sunda?"
I didn't know you. I didn't understand your name because I'd never heard Sunda before, and I called you like Cindy or something. I'm like, is Cindy coming? And John's
I was
like,
calling her Sunda for about like 6 months. Until she finally just had enough. It's like, no, it's Sunda. It's like, oh, I'm Suri.
Sorry.
It's just so hard because it's an easy name. It's Sunday with no Y, or if you like ice cream, no E.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of Sundas out there. But I'm gonna get back to this because I'm telling you something. I've seen the ugliest guys with the hottest chicks who do comedy. These guys, I don't know what these women.
Are you ready to name names or?
No, not at
Wait,
all.
Did you just call John and George
But
ugly?
I've seen it. I've seen it. I've
I
seen
mean,
it
if it's
all.
Me, sure.
But you know what? I think laughing wins.
Does it? No one's ever approached me after a set like trying to get with me ever.
Well, you're
Maybe it's
Not
the
yet.
material. Maybe it's the material.
Yeah, I think the serial killer isn't really a
I have not
a
done
panty
that
dropper.
on stage. I've not done that on stage. So,
If they're approaching you, it's bad news for both of you guys.
It is.
It's gonna be the first and last date for
I'm going to be
everybody.
infamous.
Yes.
Oh my God! All we need is Jeffrey Lee Hollis, a 3-named killer. You don't know. I mean, comic, killer comic. That's us.
I've
Killer
actually met a
comics.
serial killer once.
We are. Yeah, you're sitting with
did.
us.
And you weren't worthy enough? That's a shocker.
No, it was. You know, I hope you get nicked twice.
Oh,
Like not once, but twice, and like actual skin comes off.
mean.
Little flap.
In the wind.
Your future
It's like
flap.
Harrigan.
You know, it's nice because when you swim, you don't have to have a cap or nothing.
Oh,
You just
nothing.
go right in.
Yeah.
Just right through the water.
It's aerodynamic.
Dude, you look good though with no hair.
You know, it took me a while to get used to this because I was holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
You want to know what this is a true story. So I used to TA for a middle school, and this kid said, he didn't even call me Mr. Taylor. He just said, "Shut up with your Batman hairline." My hairline
Yeah.
was going in and just
Right.
patchy, and he got me so good.
Next
Then
thing
I
came
just
in
said
shape.
it's time for recess. Like I was like, I need everybody out of the room right now. Just go play. Go play.
It's your superhero origin story. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You're like the opposite of that movie with Morgan Freeman where all the kids liked him.
Yeah. Well, they liked me, but that guy got me. He got me good. To this day.
You'll never forget him.
I'll never forget it.
What's his name?
Samaje.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
one of
have
the
not
Karma's-
forgotten. Yeah, never.
Karma's
It's
a
gonna be your
bitch.
dying words on your deathbed. Yeah.
Well, if we haven't learned anything today, we've learned we don't want to get nicked.
No.
No.
Okay, you don't want to be a TA.
Why is this all me? Let's spread what the learning is for other people too.
I'm talking about them. TA with the women. What do you think? I was about teacher's assistant?
Yeah, what's the TA?
Well, yeah.
What's
Tits
the-
and ass.
It's TNA.
Oh,
That's from your generation.
I don't want to
How
be.
did you?
TNA.
I also don't want to be someone's assistant in the relationship either. I don't know what you.
No, he was talking about when he was a TA. I'm talking about
Yeah.
TNA
Yeah.
with comedy.
Mm.
And I just never thought anybody talked about sex and comedy so much as we have today. Maybe this will be the
Well,
first
let's be
time.
I
clear.
feel like-
You guys talked about sex and comedy.
Oh, so you're the
I started
married
my
one.
career after I was married. There's
Uh,
only one woman that I need to
You
So
know
there's no more
something?
sex?
Right.
Is that what you're?
Is that what we're implying?
Yeah.
The weather is nice outside today. Thank you.
Oh my God!
I have
This
a
is
lovely wife in so many ways.
in so
I'm
many
blessed.
ways.
I'm blessed.
I believe you. Yeah.
Blessed in many ways.
Yeah.
But John, he just oozes sexuality.
He does.
No, I
He's
don't.
like,
He makes
What
everyone
was
jealous.
That? No,
honestly.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
What was that guy from Coming America? Randy Watson? He's a sexual chocolate. Sexual chocolate.
I am not that.
You are sexual chocolate.
I am awkward.
Come on,
peanut
stand
butter.
up and
I am-
sexual chocolate. Sexual chocolate.
it is not as
With that
half
almost
a tenth-
James Harden
a
going
tenth
on.
as smooth as you think it is.
Now,
No.
see, for those of you who can't see us but can only hear us, I'm going to let the boys describe John.
What?
Okay. You know what? Yeah. Let's do this.
You mean the men?
Yeah, the men.
and
The
get-
men,
Get,
George.
get like really close to the mic and just really sexy about.
Voices
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, come on.
John's just.
He's just scrumptious.
This is okay. First of all, no.
No. Are you rejecting me?
I'm rejecting all the.
All right, you can reject me as long as you don't reject my comedy.
No,
Like, I'll be good with that.
the
Yeah.
moves are- oh gosh.
Come on, what's the next one?
John's like if Tyrese and James Harden had a baby.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, if Tyrese and James
Why would Tyrese-
Harden had a baby,
Oh
it'd
my
be John.
gosh. No.
Yeah, because you kind of got the almost James Harden beard. And you got the Tyrese,
Just 'cause he's got a shaved head.
Because he's a
You
bald
know,
black
all
dude.
black men look
That's
alike.
it.
Yeah.
African
bald black
American,
men.
lovely man.
Lovely man.
Lovely.
Lovely man.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
you're lovely. I think that's
But
accurate.
he's got-
Nice.
I think I'm handsome.
I do too.
I don't think I'll get the girl, but the girl's mom will appreciate me. You understand?
So
Like
you're
that's-
going after the wrong
No,
age
but
range.
maybe
though.
I should be dating a 60-year-old. I could probably be slaying.
He's
Literally.
got the blue steel.
Oh
gun.
my God, they would slam you.
John's got the blue steel.
Those
from,
old ladies will
Zoolander.
take you
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
He turns blue steel.
Blue Steel.
Yeah,
None of this is true.
blue steel or Black Thunder.
But what is true is that you can find us at LA School
Yes,
of Comedy
please, let's wrap
at
this up.
gmail.com. And it's been so wonderful. Everybody, you know
Wait,
where to
we didn't
reach
even
us.
tell them Thursday night, 7 o'clock at the LA School of Comedy. Come through, get your open mic
Get
practice.
those minutes.
Yes,
Wow.
and we have a good deal. We do $5 for 7 minutes. Very supportive room, very attentive room.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
It is
Support
true.
and I guarantee you,
John,
we will make you
supportive.
better than Larry
Yeah.
on your first mic or your money back.
Very friendly.
know,
John
with-
will never laugh at you in this room ever.
With friends like John, who needs enemies? Come
We
on now.
need enemies.
Yeah.
That's
No.
true. Oh, well, I
John's
guess
a very funny man.
John's
I
a
think we're
very
all
funny
funny.
man.
So many
Sunda
ways.
put a very funny team together.
I need a team.
You need. a
I'm
team.
very serious about
Yes.
that team thing.
Yes, we are building.
We are building. We're
We are
building. We're
building.
building right now. Follow me at Sunda Live. Follow me on all forms of social media. But just don't forget Vegas in January. I'll see you at the Laugh Factory. Thank you guys. You've been
Nice.
fantastic.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.